They gotta talk about this nigga for.
There's nothing else going on.
But it's not their fault.
They're just comparing LeBron to like, what would happen if LeBron played in the 90s? Like, it's like.
And this is why, and this sounds crazy, but to me, at that moment, for like 15 seconds, LeBron was the GOAT to me. I'm like, yo, this nigga is not doing shit. And David Blatt had the audacity to bring up his name and say Jordan was not a selfish player, but LeBron James is. I was like, yo, at that point, that nigga's the GOAT. How you sitting at your home drinking a 18-ounce glass of wine and niggas bringing up your name?
LeBron's the GOAT. I'll take all arguments, bro.
LeBron's not the GOAT. I can't give it to LeBron.
I think on a bad team, I think LeBron carries a bad team to the finals, and Jordan can't do that. I think LeBron makes his teammates so much better that I think he's better in my opinion.
It is possible.
I don't think Jordan makes his teammates as good as LeBron.
No.
LeBron took a lot. LeBron took a lot of trash teams to the finals.
I don't think he makes his teams better though. I think I said Jordan. I think LeBron is just that good. I don't really think he makes his teammates better because they end up just kind of. I think the correct word would be like they regress kind of throughout the years. Like J.R. Smith and Iman Shumpert were dumb nice on the Knicks, and they just became wing players that just stood there the whole time. What he does is literally make a fucking team.
J.R. Smith was a beast on Cavs. What are you talking about? The finals? He was like one of the. He turned J.R. Smith into like a good defender. He was never a good defender. He turned into a good defender on the Cavs. He became a role player that hit some shots.
He became a role player, but he was better on the Knicks.
Versus on the Knicks, he was dropping 20 on a lottery team. Like,
he was a better scorer on the Knicks.
A little different. I don't know.
He had good moments on the Cavs, but sometimes
that's one good year.
I'm just saying, like, a lot of times he gets these players and he keeps them on the wing.
Much, in my opinion.
Huh?
Balling on a bad team doesn't mean as much to me.
You're right. It doesn't. But if you're still playing good teams, it kind of... You can still get 10 points
any
on
NBA
a bad
player
team.
On a bad team is going to put some numbers up.
You're right.
Minutes, you know?
I just feel like every time a player goes with LeBron, here's the formula. I need another person that's going to be aggressive, 2 wing players, and someone that can get rebounds. And then that's it. And everybody just stands there. And that's kind of why he wins one and then loses again. Because people figure it out.
And Jordan, when he was on those teams without anyone helping him, he wasn't doing...
That's because them niggas was scrubs. Yeah. And he probably wasn't passing a fucking ball.
But LeBron had scrubs.
They had the reason why... We don't even know what could have happened because, like, if the triangle offense got... like, they actually implemented the triangle offense before Phil Jackson came, like they were trying to do, it probably could have been a different thing. What the old coach was just a dick suck and was like, oh, I got the greatest player of all time. Give him the ball. Fuck it. Like, who knows what could have happened with those older teams, like the previous teams. Like, because things did kind of high-key change when Phil Jackson's like, yo, pass the ball, you dick.
If we talk about that, we could say, what would have happened if like Kevin Love and Kyrie didn't get hurt for those 2 runs LeBron had. You could say a bunch of things where LeBron could end up with more rings.
And we kind of almost saw what would have happened. Like, they almost lost the next year. It was just Draymond's a dickhead. And was wilding.
Hey, against the greatest regular season team of all time, though. So, you know,
fucking
Jordan faced one of the greatest teams of all time in his prime.
Pistons
are up there. They're
Lakers.
One of the greatest teams of all time.
And I don't think Golden State Warriors are the greatest team of all time.
They're great by definition. They went fucking what was their record? They had the
best but they lost.
Record of all time.
What does it matter if you lost?
They lost to the greatest player of all time, LeBron James. That's my argument.
All right.
I know y'all two want to jump in.
Touche. I can't argue that. Fucking
You want to talk about the Jordan doc? Did you see last episode? While we're on
yes.
basketball.
Yes. Let's talk about. I'm gonna go to Jordan doc, and then I want to bring up KD after. So I did see the last 2 episodes 3 and 4.
Oh my God, Dennis Rodman, man.
We gotta really deep dive
Rodman,
into
bro.
this shit. We gotta do this some justice.
Big fan.
So for anybody that didn't see the Jordan doc, go fuck yourself. That's your problem. What basically happened in the Jordan doc was they were talking about Dennis Rodman, and was they talking about Dennis Rodman and Scottie Pippen in 3 and 4? Oh no, it was episode 3 was Dennis Rodman, episode 4 was Phil Jackson. Okay. If I'm correct, my memory's a little hazy on it. Yeah. I really remember Dennis Rodman because that was really like the impactful part.
Yeah,
episode 4, I kind of fell asleep halfway through. But this motherfucker Dennis Rodman might be fucking insane. Like he might be.
Game.
Yes.
I feel like he was before his time. If he was who he was today, he'd be like way more accepted and be more normal.
Yes.
But like back then in the 90s, people were like, there was an interview.
He was wild.
He went on Oprah, and Oprah asked him 50 different times. She's like, "So are you gay?" She, like imagine her doing that today. That would she get canceled for that. You can't do that. She asked him 50 times, "Are you gay?" He's like, "No, I'm not. I'm not
exactly.
gay. I'm not gay." It was funny. It was just he was before his time. It was interesting.
I thought the funniest thing was that
fucking Madonna.
Yeah, she's fine as shit.
Prime Madonna, like a version of Madonna.
Prime Madonna.
Like a version.
Madonna now look good.
That song?
No.
That was a classic 90s song.
But fucking
too young.
I think the best thing about that doc was this nigga said it was talking about how he flipped the switch. So Scotty's down, he can't play because I think it was his knee, he needed knee surgery or whatever, foot surgery. So it's Dennis and Jordan now at this point. This nigga Dennis is not really taking the game seriously. Like he's just like, like I'm nice, but like I'm chilling right now. And I think there was one moment he was like, I think he had fucked up. So instead of he didn't apologize to nobody. He was like, all right, whatever. Yeah. But he pulled up to Jordan's crib or hotel with a cigar, and Jordan was like, all right, like yeah, like that's when I knew he was like.
From that moment on, he was just balling.
Yeah, ODing.
He took up the role of being Jordan's Batman.
Yeah. But the thing I liked the most was when Scotty came back. That nigga said, "Word, I bet I need 2 days off." Like, and so he didn't even ask for 2 days. Yeah, he said, "I need a vacation." That was an untimed, unannounced vacation.
Can you come back in 48 hours? He was like, "Yeah, I can take that."
I'm gonna take what you give me. Like,
you know, for like 2 weeks or some shit.
Nigga was wilding. Yeah. But it was the most insane part. I'm thinking
he was dating Prime Carmen Electra too.
Yeah, she fine as shit.
Fuck, bro.
The thing that got me crazy was like
Rodman. That was his girlfriend.
Yeah. The thing that got me crazy was like this nigga. I'm sitting there thinking, yo, there's no way in hell this nigga's gonna come back and be valid to play a fucking game.
He was asking to be traded too at the same time.
What?
He was asking to be traded
while
Pippen while he was rehabbing.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Dennis.
No, Pippen.
I was about to say, that's wild. Like, nigga just leaves for 2 days and be like, yo, trade me too. Like, hey, I know I just asked for a vacation, but yo, can you trade me too? Like, I just thought it was crazy because when he came back, nigga said, all right, yo, like, let's work out because he has, like, basically his punishment for the whole team.
And apparently he could play hungover like it was nothing.
Yeah.
Like, he would just be a beast at that.
So
and
now
they knew they said that they understood him and they understood that to get the most out of Rodman, you need to make sure he has his leisure time, he has his days off, he has his vacation time. Mm-hmm. Let him party a little bit, and then that's how you can get the most of him.
I wanna ask you something. And we're gonna uncode this because ESPN doesn't want to uncode this. Right. You said Dennis Rodman plays hungover. He can play hungover. Yeah. What if that was the start of Jordan's bloodshot eyes? The start of Jordan having his bloodshot eyes. He was like, yo, if this nigga can do it, I definitely could fucking do it. Maybe that's the reason why he has a gambling problem.
Flu game, Jordan. People saying he might have been
that's
hungover.
Not no flu game.
He might have been poisoned. There's a lot of theories behind that.
I think he was hungover as fuck.
I don't know.
If he was poisoned, that's wild.
I don't know. For the finals, maybe.
Listen, if I see Dennis Rodman doing it, I'm doing it. Like, if I know I'm better than that nigga and he's coming hungover.
Jordan took everything pretty serious though. I don't think he would have done that. From based off the doc, he looks like he takes practice like.
But something went wrong. They did say he had like a drinking and a gambling problem.
He had gambling. He would drink too, but I don't think he had a drinking problem.
Nigga, are you dumb? Have you seen his cup? It's never half empty.
Yeah, I don't know.
That shit is never half empty, my nigga. And there's no reason why his eyes should look like that.
Yeah, it is rough.
Like I thought he had glaucoma.
Like
what, son? Like that nigga look like he hasn't slept in months, and he's been lit. Like, I'm telling you, son, I'm just saying, I think at some point in time, he saw Dennis Rodman doing that shit, and he said, yo, there's no way in fucking hell this nigga's gonna come here lit and ball like that. I could do that shit better. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, man.
With a VSOP.
Damn. That team was wild. It must have been so wild playing back then, bro.
Yeah.
Holy shit. You probably could get away with murder back then, bro.
Yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, that's why all that bullshit be happening. Like, all the niggas be fighting on the court. Like, I'm looking at that shit, I'm like, yo, there's no, why are you body slamming somebody on the court like that? Like, that shit was crazy.
The way you used to foul each other was insane.
And them going against the Pistons, and then the whole doc was crazy in itself. One thing I did like about, I don't want to steer away from Dennis Rodman too quickly. One thing I did like that they was talking about with Dennis Rodman, it was how much he studied the game. And I've always heard the story of the ball, but to hear him fucking say it, I was like, wow, like, to just, no one's going to really sit there and just look at the ball and go, okay, rotate left, rotate right, rotate front, rotate back. A weird spin that way is going to go this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Like, no one's fucking thinking about that. Like, that's fucking insane to have that IQ.
He knew where the rebound was going to be. He was the one of the greatest rebounder of all time.
Yeah.
Insane.
To have that IQ is insane. Like, you just...
Yeah. Especially from someone like him where you don't expect him to
do much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just expect that nigga just to be there. And it's like, I don't know. That shit is just crazy to me. When I heard that shit. I don't really know where he ranks in, like, the NBA's elite.
Nah,
like, where he's, like, top 5.
He's one of the best defensive players. Yeah. Defensively, he's one of the greatest probably top 5, top 10 greatest defensive players of all time, up there.
Yeah. I wish I knew more, like, about the old school athletes to, like, really weigh in.
I don't count players that played when there was no 3-point line. Sorry, I don't care about them.
So like the
Will
60.
Chamberlain, I don't give a fuck. Bill Russell, go fuck yourself. I don't care about.
At some point in time, we really got to talk about Will Chamberlain scoring 100 points.
I mean, yeah,
I need to see the video evidence.
Yeah.
So y'all just not gonna keep running that narrative. Like I don't like that shit no more. Like
bro, you drop.
He gonna have to reenact it. He gonna have to tell me play by play. Yo, I shot it over here, over here, over here, over here. Like,
it's like Kobe in his prime dropping 100 in a high school.
I don't believe that shit either.
D1 college game or something.
If I don't see film on it. It don't exist. I think Candace Parker did the same shit. All right.
I don't believe that shit.
Women. Let me stop.
Getting spicy now.
No. Let me chill. But overall, I do think the documentary was really good.
Talk about KD earlier?
Yeah. Let me just damn. I think I have one more thought on the documentary. Oh yeah, one more. I just have one more thought on the documentary because they were talking about the Pistons and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about KD and Barkley. Fucking the Pistons. I don't understand. What do you think about them in the whole walk-off thing, not shaking hands? Because it seems like that's a big fucking deal right now. Like, they're talking about that like every day.
Some pussy shit, in my opinion. Because when they beat the Bulls shook their hand and took the L gracefully. Even Jordan said, like, yo, when we lost to y'all, we took as much as I hated doing it, it killed me inside. I shook your hand and I left, and y'all didn't give the same respect to us after we beat y'all. It's fucked up.
My thing is like, fuck, I gotta shake your hand for? Why?
It's sportsmanship.
Cause who said that?
It's the culture. You don't have to do it.
I'm just saying, like,
you don't have to do it, but you're a bitch if you don't.
Nah, why I gotta be a bitch? Why I gotta be a bitch if I don't want to shake your hand?
Because
what if you had COVID during
a bitch right now.
Nah, I'm just saying I don't want to shake your hand if I lost. I don't like you.
No, it's not about one thing. It's about sportsmanship. You know?
Who made that up? A nigga that lost.
It's about taking you. It's about
niggas that lose make that shit up.
It's about accepting the fact that you took an L.
I accepted it. I went home. I could have said, "Yo, run it back."
It's 2K. Yo, run it back right. Bro, I said Game 7 at the finals. Nah, that ass.
No.
Yo, tip off. Doing this again. Game 8. Fuck out of here.
You put everybody back in the stands. Nah, yo, get back.
Nope.
Yo, put that fucking trophy back. We're running this shit back right now, son. Your foot was on the line.
Scratch the fucking name out that trophy.
You start you get a pen. Nah, son, this is supposed to say Scotty. But nah, like on some real shit, like no, I just don't want to shake your hand. Maybe I don't feel like shaking your hand today. What if you call me a bitch ass nigga and you say, yo, your mom eats dick? I gotta shake your hand after that?
Yeah.
Nah.
You have to accept that L.
Nah. No.